Mother Commonwealth is Great Grandpa Gamer. Got a special tutorial and a deep dive into the pillar rack for you. Basically into gun racks. Let's start off. This is a Shillar. It is a shelf on a pillar. I don't consider it a Shillar anymore unless it has a rug on. That was invented by Joe McD. Oldie McNoodle. Oldie McNoodle? Oldie Noodle showed us how to drop a rug on top of it. Here is my pillar rack. Instead of a shelf, it has a gun rack. That's the only difference. Let's build one. You need 2 pillars to create enough surface area to place a gun rack. So we're going to do a small one. Here we are. Don't need the left-hand one. The right-hand one wins. That's a pillar rack. Let's finish it off by adding a rug. The first time you add a rug to a Shillar or a pillar rack, just use a post, any post, where you can raise elevation up and down, doing a group select. See, there's 2 rugs there. We're going to position the outer rug just above the gun rack. And we'll delete the inner rug. The outer rug falls on top of the gun rack. That's a proper pillar rack. Let's start using it. Here's an advantage the pillar rack has over the Shillar. I can place gun racks anywhere I want. Now, placing gun racks in the wide open has all kinds of benefits because I can do amazing things with them. You can do amazing things with them. That's more important than me doing them. Let's prepare for some Shillar drops. Shillar drop is the technique Oldie Noodle came up with by using the Shillar. That little rug on the end of my pillar rack allows me to place rugs on top of it. And then I can position the rugs very, very precisely above the surface I want to drop something onto. Since I want to drop on top of a gun rack, boy, that takes a little bit of tongue holding, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Dropped. From now on, that line will snap and merge anywhere that gun rack will go. Here's another one. The gun rack will snap right there. It just merged the 2 lines. There's 3 of them. You get the idea. I did a total of 6. On the other side of the, what is this called? Oh yeah, the castle. I primed a wall with a couple of gun racks. And we'll just move all of our lines from one side to the other. I'm enjoying the fact that I selected one gun rack and all the lines came with me. And as long as I can snap that one gun rack to a wall, the rest don't mind. There it is. Okay, let's peel off one line. It's kind of what I had in mind. Well, there we go. I'm making an insane decoration to illustrate the pillar rack and the gun rack uses. I'll make the argument that the gun rack is as powerful as the rug glitch in Fallout Settlement building. I'll make the argument that it is as powerful as the pillar. Combining all 3 of them together is devastatingly powerful. Yes, outrageous decoration. Completely whimsical. I made it with ease. I can change it up as long as I can select the gun racks. I gotta leave it like it is and do some more displaying of what the gun racks, and by extension our tool, the pillar rack, can help us do. So let's make a gun rack wall. If I place enough gun racks together, they will act as a wall. That's important for this next step, because I can place signs or radio station monument signs. Wow, that thing is big. Normally it's the upper corner. In this case, the connection point is near the middle, but that's okay. That big sign would not have fit there otherwise, but with the gun rack snaps, it did. We're going to place lights closer together than they have a right to be by using the snapping properties of the gun racks. Yeah, they overlaid each other. All right, that's what it looks like lighted. Subway lights would have looked a little better. Maybe I'll change them. Maybe I'll demolish the whole thing. Or for our purposes, I've got it right there. Place one of these huge. I forgot what G and R stands for. You know what? Watch my luck here. I looked through every single gun rack to see what that sign is attached to. It happened to be the last one. Merged right into the line's body. And you could double up gun racks. I could snap a weapons rack right over the top of another weapons rack just to prove that. We'll make our ridiculous entryway more ridiculous. That's snapping right over the top of a previous weapons rack. And there we are, we added a bear right to the center of our decorations. That's what it looks like. Now that's not all that your pillar rack can do. Yes, facilitates placing weapons racks in the middle of nowhere. Occasionally, you'll have something that is so big you can't see both ends of it. And in Fallout building, sometimes you gotta be able to see everything you're working with. So I contrived this example. I really don't want to keep what I'm doing here. But can you see all sides? I can't see side to side, and I want to see side to side. So you create distance. The old way is just to use conduits and lay a long line out. Well, since we have a weapons rack, oops, I could just snap them into place. I can see that entire corner. There we go, got that close enough. Now that we can see the whole thing, what can we do with it? This is how I typically repair the castle walls. I extend my pillar so I can see both sides of the concrete going in. Now that I can see everything I need to see. And all the pillar rag did was just save a few steps. That's not a new method. It's been around forever. A little cleanup. I'm going to contrive another situation where the pillar rack is very handy. let's just pretend that, you know, I got all these rugs on the floor and I don't want to remove them to do a special placement with a pillar. Just pretend, okay? Now, yeah, see, the pillar won't sink through there. And also, sorry, I'm going to say pretend, but we're contriving that we cannot place a gun weapons rack down there. I checked, I can. But just imagine that scenario. So, big weapons racks all the way through the wall. The pillar is the only thing I highlighted. And now, with the pillar rack in the right place, I can snap a weapons rack to it. And with that, now I can start placing paintings, clamping paintings to it. Let's go take a look at where the gun rack ended up. There it is, all the way outside. Let's prepare another Shillar drop. Hey friends, make no mistake, this pillar rack is directly due to Joe McGee and Oldie Noodle. Without them, this never would have been born. But everything gets to evolve a little bit. And after working with both of them for quite some time, I do believe the pillar rack is the next step. And my rug wasn't long enough. I did a Shillar drop, it dropped right on top of my weapons rack. Let's try again. 2 rugs this time. Yeah, the first rug out, second rug out, straight on top of my weapons rack. And I'll just pick up the weapons rack. Wrong one. Well, it dropped in an unexpected place. Let's pick the right one. There it is. Let's go to that tight spot in the corner. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous how powerful that tool is. That's what a weapons rack will do, friends. That's what a weapons rack will do. As easy as that. Absurd. Yeah, I don't like that it's intersecting with my steps. I'll fix it later. So friends, the gun rack will help you build things. It'll help you decorate. You could do very neat, clean painting walls. You could do outrageous neon walls, light walls. You can merge trophies together in the craziest ways. Do insane things. What are you going to build with it? Any doggone thing you want. If you're not using the gun rack a lot yet, I have a feeling I'll be seeing more and more uses of it. And the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. Have fun, friends. That's why we build in Fallout. We're all having fun. I want you to have a fantastic day. Bye-bye now. Weapons rack.